Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are playing Persona 5. This will be episode 14, finally. I did put up episode 14 there before, not long ago, but I was not happy with that version, so I had to take it down, and I'm finally back to doing it again. We're in the middle of the Madarame fight. That's where we left off last time, if I remember correctly. I've had to re-record this episode so many times that, yeah. It's been drilled into me where we left off. We're actually in the second phase of the fight, where he's gonna start using bullshit now, so... First off, I'm gonna weaken his mouth, because his physical attacks are fucking...
Thank you.
They're bullshit. Also, healing Fox would make sense. Yep, knew he would target him.
How undignified. Persona! Take this!
You're covered in paint. I don't like the look of this.
Angel!
Switch to Angel, and then let's heal.
Sorry.
Now, to tell you guys straight,
You have to recover.
the start of this episode probably won't be this. It'll probably be a scene from later in the episode. I'm gonna do some fancy editing, I think, or try to do some fancy editing, as fancy as I can do. I'm nowhere near a professional editor, and I have not had a lot of practice with editing. I haven't been doing, or I haven't been making YouTube videos for that long, so yeah. Also, something else is I'll probably record like 2 to 3 hours worth of footage, but then that footage will get cut down. Most of that footage will probably be me running around, so me, like, all the footage of me running around doing random shit. Screen transitions, I'll cut those down. Let's see, what do we want to do? Oh yeah, we want to get rid of his mouth, but because we're in phase 2, he has bullshit powers, which means the only way to get rid of his mouth is to weaken his mouth. Get... Shit.
Persona. There.
Thank you.
Let's heal us all first, and I'll have one of the others revive him. So we'll use a Revividine on him,
I apologize.
and then I think
Listen.
she can use Dia on him. Pretty much bring him back up to full. Now we need to target his eyes and his nose, and they're weak to physical. So let's start on that.
Shisa! You're mine. I'll slather you with
And then we'll get rid of the eyes and nose altogether, and then the mouth.
Panther, your defense has been lowered. Go.
Thanks!
This just got worse. Brace yourself.
Unbelievable.
That hurt.
Panther's been taken out. Someone treat her.
I am thou.
Damn! Giant slice.
Die!
The nose.
Persona! Go down!
I need to let her stay dead for a bit.
Okay!
Now I can revive her.
Sorry. Persona. How about this?
I appreciate it.
Recover.
This is my other self. It's time. You're mine.
There we go.
You do it.
Let's kick his ass.
Now's our chance.
Let's go.
Attack the main body.
Rabbit snap.
Mafrey.
Joker, your
Persona!
got lowered.
Get wrecked.
Headbutt. Maragi.
I am thou. Prepare yourself.
Bufu.
Joker, are you okay? We should check its affinity.
Come. Angel. All right. Much thanks.
Oh, that's a big
Heal all.
Persona.
Get ready. Eat this.
Maragi.
Let's go.
Giant slice. We're pretty much at the end now. Final phase.
What do we?
Use his own trick against him.
Isn't that? Let's try cover.
We're gonna. I'll do it. I'll handle it.
Yusuke's the painter after all. Medea. Get him solved pretty much up to full.
Panther, your defense has been lowered.
Zio.
Persona.
Agi.
Just got worse. Brace yourself.
Fuck's sake.
You're covered in paint. I don't like the look of this.
All right.
Medea.
No way. Gold, what's up? Give him some payback.
Fuck off with this mouth, please.
Panther's back. Let's do this. This one.
Dia. Heal yourself, Panther. And let's see. He's gonna get back up, of course he is.
Damn it.
Oh.
Persona. Shisa. There. Such cheek.
There we go.
What?
I won't forgive you. Stupid brats.
Flip him, Persona! Let's go, Captain! Persona! Captain Kid!
And here we go. Right, we're pretty much finished with the fight now. He's done for, if you will.
Even if you cry for
Um,
someday, you know.
I hope you're prepared to go. Alright, time for some pay!
Now's our chance.
Persona!
Attack the main body.
You're mine.
my Frey. $69 damage. Nice. Okay then.
With this power.
Everybody level up.
Okay. Show me that move sometime. New move! What do you think?
It's me and
Rampage.
I'd like
Madarame.
soon.
No one cares for true art. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuses?
No.
Art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you
Shut up,
understand,
scumbag.
don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable.
No.
I just didn't want to
You
return
don't get to say that.
A fiend like
Too fucking
you
bad.
has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for, along with this abominous world.
No, please.
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
Yes. I agree with Yusuke on this one.
Kill me.
Swear it!
Why the fuck would we do that?
All right.
We like seeing our victims pay for their crimes, more or less, than killing them.
What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? Who?
a black mask?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, seriously? Like, Morgana, your mask is black.
Wait,
Well,
who's he
pretty
talking
much.
about?
but I don't think he's talking about Morgana.
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time. Hurry!
Holy shit, this place is crumbling. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke.
Put an end to all of this and use your own artwork for.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please.
And rough. Well done.
The destination has been deleted.
Okay then. It would have been bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yes.
Yusuke, come on. Right. Goodbye, Sensei. Do you remember when I tried actually giving them all individual voices, but then that didn't work out?
Success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter.
Okay then.
Why'd you get it black?
Sayuri.
Because we like it black here.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff.
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what...
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true...
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now.
I'm thankful for it.
And if you guys are wondering if after I'm done with Persona 5, since the definitive edition of Persona 5 was released, Persona 5 Royal, will I play it? Possibly. Will I record episodes on it? Most likely not full episodes. I would probably maybe record maybe a lot of the stuff to do with the new character and maybe the new dungeon they added, because in the definitive editions of all these Persona games, with Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 Royal, usually there is an extra extension to the story. There's a new dungeon, a new character, a new boss added in. All of the game mechanics are usually overhauled and kind of like improved upon because maybe like the game mechanics of the initial release, while they were good, they could have been a little bit better, and so they basically iron out all the kinks in the game mechanics. They might add in one or two new gimmicks, and I might make videos on it, but I'm not going to do like a full let's play and play it from the start to finish, because for the most part the main story really doesn't change. The most of the story that does change is mostly just story that
Be acknowledged by society anymore.
Yeah, so most of the story that does end up getting changed is mostly parts of the story that help ease in and introduce the new character. The new character in Persona 5 Royal is Kasumi. And Kasumi is, like, she joins your party as another party member. So basically you get one extra party member, and also on top of that a dungeon and story that focuses around that. So there's that. There's an extra semester that you have to play through, so any content that I deem from Royal, when I inevitably end up getting Royal, that I feel would be fine for me to make content around, yes, I will make content around it. But here's the big but. I won't be doing a full let's play, so there'll be like maybe 30-minute videos on content here and there. I won't be uploading that content every day. And honestly, I want to make those videos as well as to talk about what I think of the game and the different things that, you know, and my experience playing the game and how it differs from the original version of the game. So it's like, yeah, I want to make like comparison videos and videos talking about like some differences here and there, but and as I'm doing that, I might as well show off some of what the game has to offer. There's even some like bonus content in it besides stuff that ties into the main story. Like, like they do, but Persona games tend to be over hundreds of hours long. Like, I know this game, Persona 5, is like over 100 on a, like, if you're doing it like on an average playthrough, you could probably get the game done within like 80 hours. But if you're doing it for a let's play, the way I'm doing it, since I'm doing this as a part of a let's play, it's kind of like it's gonna take a little longer, especially since I'm the kind of person, and like most other YouTubers, we all tend to do try to strive to do as much of the side content in a game as possible on top of the main story, and there's a whole boatload of side content in this game.
Maybe right.
It's not a bad thing.
Seeing my mother's expression here, it's doubtful that she would have wished for fame. So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly.
So yeah, when it comes down to the statistics, you'll find out as we as I go along. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this game first at least. And also, yes, I do plan on getting Persona 5 Strikers and playing that as well. Because that does feel like it truly is a game that is an extension of the main story.
About the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Now, is it an extension of Persona 5 Royal story, or just the main story from the original release? I would say more so the original release, because both the definitive edition, Persona 5 Royal, and Persona 5 Strikers were in development at the same time, and from what we know, neither of the two actually knew what the others were doing. Both Strikers and Royal have the Showtime mechanic. So there's a mechanic in both games known as the Showtime mechanic. Since Royal is a RPG and the Showtime mechanic is more so it's slightly different in that than how it is in the Strikers game, which is a Muso Tenchi game, right? So it's like Hyrule Warriors, it's like Dynasty Warriors, it's similar, it plays similar to that, but there's a whole load of JRPG elements and Persona elements in Strikers that makes it a lot more engaging than regular Dynasty Warriors styled games. There's a lot more, tactical crap, and it does carry over the spirit of Persona better than most other spin-offs. Like the dancing games and spin-offs, tried playing the demos of them. I've never really been good at rhythm games, but like the most they contribute is lore and story. The actual gameplays is, because it's all based around rhythm, keeping with the rhythm and stuff like that, and being a rhythm game, it's like it's the furthest thing from being an RPG in any capacity. And Persona games are always they had always been about like the RPG mechanics and being an RPG, but also at the same time at the same time, from what I can tell, they do still add a lot to them. They are still really good games. As for Persona Q and Persona Q2, both of those games are very much Eterna Odyssey games, and if you look up what Eterna Odyssey is, it's basically a dungeon crawling game with some RPG mechanics, like traditional turn-based mechanics. So they're essentially more dungeon crawl, less, and dungeon crawlers, it's not necessarily that dungeon crawlers have to be RPGs. Some dungeon crawlers aren't RPGs. So, yeah, I don't know many many dungeon crawlers that aren't RPGs, but there are probably just as many non-RPG dungeon crawlers as there are dungeon crawlers with RPG mechanics.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general.
I still really hate Ryuji, and if you think my hatred for Ryuji is unwarranted, right? It's like, after all the Let's Plays that I watched on this game, after all of the, which, to be fair, I only ever watched one Let's Play of this game, and after watching, Ryuji as a character, in my own Let's Play, watching how he speaks, his attitude, looking at his character overall, right now I just can't find myself to like him, and I just want to punch him in his face. But the game forces us to hang out, it forces us to be best friends. I don't know why. Probably.
Yeah, there's no knowing whether it'll turn out good forever. Still, we won't know.
In other words, it all depends on the person. And the same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh?
I won't take part in any inelegant...
No worries. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more.
We have too many dudes in our team, man.
Then, would you prefer I dress as a woman?
Please don't.
Yes.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
You would make a fantastic woman, Yusuke. And that's the thing. In Persona 4, there was a character called Yosuke. Similar name to Yusuke's. But as the protagonist's best friend, I feel like I could get along with him better than I would Ryuji. Someone like Ryuji in real life, I don't know if I could get on too well with them. They remind me of too many people in my life that I've met over the years in real life that just, I could, like, it would take me a long ass time before I could actually get along with them and accept them.
Black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame.
Are you sure?
I'll contact you all if anything
Probing? What, you gonna probe his anus?
We should probably exchange our contact info with you.
Yes. Let's do that.
And very well. Still.
Okay. We're done? Finally. We're fucking done. And hopefully...
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going...
We can't get too cocky now, you fucking pussy.
Let's honestly mostly be
Get it?
happy
'Cause he's a
about
cat?
right now. But I have to say, you sure are something special.
Yes, yes, I heard it before. Stop sucking my dick, Morgana. That's not
This
gonna
is our
work.
5th persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having
Okay,
an eye
then.
for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, an artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way
I
I'd
don't
turn out
know,
to be
I
some
don't
bad guy
care,
anyway,
and I
right?
don't want
I
to
get so
care.
engrossed with the embodiment. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm special. Who could I act?
I'm gonna say it again. You're, Mr. Kitty!
West, that's definitely not the case.
I don't know any humans that can turn into cars.
Well, there's no way someone like me, who has honorable aspirations, can be evil.
No, you're just a cat.
A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing
Now,
evildoers
people
who
can
may
say
lurk in the East.
cats can be quite evil. In fact, some people do say they're evil and that they're planning to take over the world. But you're a cat.
A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North.
I don't know where you're going with this
A man
analogy,
who
but
has a
okay.
sturdy body and vows to always do one good. I'm that kind of ideal person, or so I hope.
No,
So
no,
if
you're
I
not.
turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me.
Well, no, eventually.
Well, that's true. Where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
You're a cat. You'll never be human. God fucking damn it.
All right.
Okay.
Well then,
If you guys want to read all those messages, go ahead and, you know, slow down the video or pause the video. I don't really care, honestly.
hey,
Okay, fine, I'll go to fucking sleep.
You have expelled one who was you are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
Okay then.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another
Who could it be?
is beyond my knowledge.
I have no idea who it could be. Honestly, it could be anyone. And honestly, even if we knew, it probably wouldn't
Your
change a fucking thing.
I have high hopes of you.
Meh.
All right.
We good? It's Sunday! Yay! Oh, here we go.
Yes.
I have committed crimes that are unbecoming of an artist.
That facial expression will kill a
Let me
cat.
put, I tainted this country's art world, and even Sayuri. How could I possibly
God damn it, that face portrait.
to everyone for what I've done?
He's crying way too much.
And that was from the urgent apology conference by Madarame that took place just a moment ago. After reporting to the association, Madarame has agreed to the police's request to turn himself.
Wasn't he on TV?
On top of charges of abuse to his pupils, Madarame is under suspicion of claiming their work. Some doubt the validity that his maiden work, Sayuri, was stolen, believing it was used for fraud. This large-scale criminal act has caused a great shock to the art world, and
That old man's done for.
after the conference, Madarame was taken to a police hospital for interrogation due to his age. However, initial psych evaluations state that he is mentally sound and likely responsible for his actions.
There's no need to be nice.
Why'd he spill the beans himself?
Also, a group calling themselves the Phantom Thieves posted a dubious note at Madarame's exhibit. The police will investigate their relation to this case, but for now, did not identify them as...
Phantom thieves? Do these bandits have something to do with that old...
Oh, I've heard of them before. They supposedly steal evil hearts. It's why the culprits apologize. Wait, what?
But I feel like I saw something about that online, too.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to take your heart? Oh. Phantom.
Phantom
Haha.
thieves again.
Yep.
You guys see the news about Madarame? It's just like what happened with Kamoshida.
Sure did. It was right there behind you. Being played on the big screen.
And they mentioned the Phantom Thieves.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I heard.
Man, this is starting to get interesting.
It's literally
We do it right,
not
we can
too
change
far away
people's
from us when they
hearts.
were talking about it.
With this power, we might be able to do more than just getting back at society. It'll be a big deal.
I don't know.
Man, you're so...
Then again, doesn't that make him more trustworthy as our leader?
As for me, I hope we just keep getting more and more famous.
We can be famous, but not infamous.
Something
If
like
we're
this
infamous,
happening
then we're
twice is
wanted.
Massive too. It's
If we continue doing this, we'll definitely be able to give courage to everyone who needs it.
And also, can you guys keep your voices down?
We may want to quiet down a little.
Yes, like Yusuke said.
Do you know them?
You moron! Those are attendance officers. Hello there. May I speak?
Ah, yes.
that monotonous acting of hers never fails to.
What are you all doing here? Are you friends?
What do we look like?
That was a joke. He didn't get much sleep last night.
Well, all right. Just make sure you disperse before it gets too late, okay?
A group of people hanging out together. What do we look like? Of course we're fucking friends. Sometimes these people can be stupider than two short planks.
There's been
This
some
way.
odd happenings lately, and the news about that artist has caused quite the stir.
We'll be careful.
It's still light out. Man, those guys must have way too much time on their hands.
Hey, don't go making stuff up on the spot like that, okay? I totally panicked because of you.
I wasn't making stuff up. I just told them what did we look like. You're the one who made a big deal out of it.
Now on, look at us. Right after the second Thieves incident, Both prior victims are meeting up.
Wait, you mean people?
It'll be fine.
Yes.
Look around, we're the only people worrying about.
I guess you're...
By the way, Yusuke, you able to get anything out of Madarame? Remember how he was talking about that?
Well,
It's not like he actually saw his desires get stolen.
it's rumored that he may be sent to prison.
So, what do
I'll be leaving that house.
Do you have...
The school dorms. I can stay there free of charge thanks to my fine.
a scholarship?
Although, Takamaki-san's house would do.
Wait, what?
You know, you could ask her to model for you.
You more...
Then again, now that Yusuke will be living alone, it'll be easier for us to meet up.
For the time being, we should wait and see how this.
And it'll probably take some time finding a target as big.
Anyway, we should just act like normal students while we look for our next target.
Yes, normal students who don't speak at the top of their lungs in public about things that they should not be talking about. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna kill these people. By the end of the game, if I'm not strangling these loudmouths out and replacing their spots on the team, I don't know what I'm fucking gonna do with them. Because they shout everything. We usually might as well just say, like, grab a microphone, you know, and just shout it out at the top of his lungs. Because he's obviously not trying to be subtle about it.
We'll be entrusting
And
that to you
Ons know
again,
better.
Alright, guess it's just more prep till then.
Yusuke Kitagawa.
Of course, we were being watched. Oh, for fuck's sake. So after Shio Suzui, you did it again for someone you
were sent
barely
away
knew.
twice, almost reported to the police, and yet you still wanted to save him.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Moreover,
it.
You ended up in a museum instead of a castle. That you're still going
Yeah,
to
that's
maintain this
yeah.
rubbish about changing someone's heart by stealing their.
Take it as you will, lady. Take it as you will.
Very well. The truth behind this tale of yours will be clear once your conspirators are in custody. Now then, tell me about this new member who... There's no point in being stubborn. It will only damage your position.
I'm already damaged. Do you know how many fucking drugs they pumped me full of and how much they bait the ever-living F out of
The
me?
identity of Madarame's pupil can be
Like,
easily
seriously,
detected with a
woman.
little investigation.
The amount of abuse I've had to suffer, and now I'm going through an interrogation? Go right ahead, woman.
So you won't sell out your accomplice?
Who do you take me for? A fucking noob?
Fine. There's still much more that I want to hear. It was around this time that the Phantom Thieves began to truly gain popularity. Lies flooded the internet. Things like the Phantom Thieves saved me too, or I got a calling card. For heaven's sake, those lies made the collection of intel take almost 10 times longer. Now your next target was this man.
They weren't really lies, to be fair.
Junya Kaneshiro. He doesn't compare to... So, exactly how did you take down such a
Well, you see, it all started with...
Testify that he does not have any recollection of his action. A full psychiatric evaluation will be performed to further...
First Kamoshida at Shujin Academy, and now Madarame. I found a number of points of commonality between the both. For example, were sent a calling card before their...
I see.
but isn't tying their cases to the series of sites. Furthermore, the police will frown upon you stepping into this.
Now isn't the time to be worrying about things like jurisdiction. We need to dig deeper and find a correlation among the incidents these past 2-3 years.
Very well, I leave it to you. However, you must not let this interfere with your regular duties.
Thank you, sir.
That damn woman just had to stick her nose into this.
And I understand that these
Okay, then.
incidents have caused some anxiety throughout our country. This situation must be approached with the utmost seriousness. I shall continue to put forth great effort so that
Well,
every
the
citizen can
director
live
here
with
is a
peace
little
of mind.
suspicious. Oh, look, an asshole.
Yeah, they're these phantom thieves.
He looks like an asshole.
If that is exposed.
Sounds like an asshole. Smells like an asshole. Well, actually, I don't know how he smells, but probably smells like an asshole.
Hey.
You owe us one, man. Okay. What do we got available? Okay, let's see. So 40 people did confidants, 60 people did that, and nobody did thievery. Let's go and do daily life. We could brew coffee, we could read. Everyone's average level is about 19. Watched a DVD, slept, trained, made some tools, studied. Do I have a DVD? I'm gonna check if I have a DVD. Oh. Okay, I don't have a DVD.
Nice.
My plant's taken care of. Let's go. I'm gonna cut here and meet you guys in, I believe it's Shibuya? Or not in Shibuya, yeah, it's Shibuya. And I'll see you in like a few minutes.
Let's do it.
I'm also gonna save, so I'm gonna save first. Actually, no, it's not saving. Alright. Save here.
Let's do it.
Any random items that I may be carrying on me since the dungeon. And we don't have the guts to give him back the thing and start a social link, so.
Come on.
Huh? Okay.
Okay.
You should be grateful.
Range protectors.
All right.
This gold breastplate is no longer useful, so we'll sell that.
I guess that's fine.
I've got all of these, but I do tend to hold on to them until I can find anything better. This muscle anklet, I'll probably keep. Zodiac charm, probably keep. Actually, I'll get rid of these because they only reduce it by low, and it's not like it's
You should be grateful.
that big of a deal anyway.
I guess that's fine.
I could use the money.
You should be
And
grateful.
as for
Okay.
items, no, there's none really there. I want to so I won't have to buy anything until we have to go to our next major dungeon. So let's go and do some other stuff, shall we? Actually, how many days do we have left in the month? Calendar. Oh, we've only started the month. So we have until then to return the DVD. There's a social studies trip coming up. I think we did go to see the movie that last month. So before the end of this month, is gotta go watch a movie at the cinema there.
What would you like?
I don't have any proteins, so I might as well get maybe 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. And I won't get that. Actually, I'll get 3 of those.
Welcome.
And then if I can go to the underground mall and I go to the flower shop, do some shopping. She should have, yes, bio-nutrients.
Come in.
Which, if I can buy 2 of these, that'd be great. And let's see if we can go back to... Oh, we can go to the beef bowl shop and start that social link now as well. We're gonna have to work here though, so let's do it.
Oh.
This is probably the job that pays the most as well in this game. So that's a curry bowl, make it large, 1 medium, hui gao ro bowl or gyoru bowl, medium barbecue bowl, large barbecue bowl. Large curry. This one. I believe it was medium barbecue and then large barbecue. I love how Joker's just fucking around, running around like top speeds. I would hate to have to work here and be probably the only person on shift.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Now we just have to talk to him in front of the station again.
Good
and
work.
that should be
I'm
the start of
counting
our
on you.
social link with him. Yeah. And there goes our proficiency. Goes up.
All right.
See, I did that. We'll have like, if I remember correctly, we have some tests coming up, so gotta put a lot of time into studying as well. Improve my knowledge. Okay. The response to Madarame's press conference was huge. Everyone from Conquer. Girls are checking me out today. Maybe they can't help sense my overfull of Phantom Thief charisma. Oh shit, I'm finally starting to be popular with all the fly. Oh no. Something strange.
For real?
Yeah. You fucked up, Ryuji. You fucked up. Do you guys just want to read this? Pause the video, or just read the video? Like, slow down the video and you'll be able to read it. Oh, look at that girl. She's pegging it. She's bolting. Usain Bolton.
How are things going in regard to that matter we spoke of earlier?
Well, Principal Penis. Yeah, that.
I have nothing to report yet.
His head does look like a penis, to be fair.
Nothing at all? How many students are there who could provoke a teacher?
It's not the only penis-shaped thing in this game, I'm pretty sure.
It down. I just can't get any solid evidence.
Of course he did. He looks like a penis, so he's going to act like a penis. Of course he knew.
Sir.
Well, actually, a lot of things would come
This investigation is for a
from
just
asking that.
cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you.
Every feature on his face
Sure,
is
it
so
was truly
disproportionate.
shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
His ears are so small that they could hardly be called ears. More like...
We must provide a school environment where all students... That is the most
Like,
pressing issue we
they don't fit his head at all. It's weird.
So that's your reason behind this investigation?
Even the
on
rest of his
Phantom
features
Thieves'
are a little
parts?
off.
We don't even know if they truly exist.
You heard about the incident?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Komoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Well, that's a little bullshit, but okay, let's go. God, I don't envy her. I don't envy her at all. Look at the blackboard.
Did you see Madarame's press conference?
Madarame.
You mean that guy who was all like, how could I possibly apologize for what I've
These
done?
fucking idiots.
Think it was really those Phantom Thieves? You know, the whole stealing your heart thing?
That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincident. Yeah. I just started looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna...
On your...
Oh, yeah.
As dumb as
Guess
two
that's
short
true.
planks. You and Ryuji should be happy together.
By the way, I decided on the TV station. What about you two?
Huh? Oh,
You'd better go.
wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good...
Quit bickering.
Then let's all choose the TV station.
Right.
Oh well. Plus... Alright, I'm gonna...
Funny thing is, I watched a video recently about Persona 5 and how, you know, with the eventual release of Persona 6, what things people would be looking forward to, and one of the videos mentioned that how's about not having, you know, all of your teammates all in the one fucking class, instead of having your first teammate being a dude, have it be maybe like a girl or something. Like, so instead of Ryuji being the one to tag along at the beginning, it's like on. You know, you switch their roles around. Like if you were to switch Ryuji's and On's roles or something, or stuff like that. And I'm all like, for one, Persona 5, right? With the way they stated it as if like every member of your team in Persona 5, every member of your party is someone who's actually a resident of not only one, the same school as you, but two, they're in the same class. When in actual fact here, it shows that, oh yeah, Ryuji's stating that, oh, I have to get back to class now. But that means the only people that are that actually attend this class are me and On, excluding Morgana, because Morgana's a cat that doesn't know how to stay at home. So yeah, me and On are the only ones that are in this class. Ryuji's in, you know, a part of the team, but he's from another part of the school, right? I believe there's a party member we're gonna get later on, who is supposed to be, if I remember correctly, that party member later on isn't even going to school. And if they did, they would be attending the final year of their middle school, maybe, you know, so the character is slightly younger than the rest of the crowd. Yusuke doesn't even go to our school. He goes to a prep school, like you know, for like an arts, like on an arts scholarship and stuff like that. So he goes to a fancy school on an art scholarship. And when it comes to a party member that we're going to be getting in coming up very shortly, I think when we in the next dungeon, and then the final party member to join at the end of the game, both of those two are third years, while the rest of us are all second years. So yeah, they did diversitize the you know, the party members. We also have a cat as a party member, but they did diversify them very well. It's just, yes, I can see the point of, like, we wish not every single party member was a high schooler. Maybe have a few party members actually be older than the crew, like by a significant margin. Like in Persona 5 Strikers, one of the party members you get in that isn't originally a member of the Phantom Thieves, like by default, because he doesn't show up in this game, but he's a middle-aged man, like, with a daughter that's like 13, 14 years old, and like that's how old his daughter is. So it's kind of like, yeah, have more members like that, you know, that'd be pretty cool. So I would have to voice my opinion on the next game and say that a few things that we need is, like,
that guy is such an idiot.
Yes, we do need more of the diversity.
Hey.
You got a flyer stuck in your mailbox? Oh, the goofy music. Okay, Ryuji, I like you now, just for this one moment, you know. You actually found something worth hanging out with you for. What you want me to do about it, dude? You're just horny on Maine, aren't you? Seriously, the security at his apartment must be the poorest security ever, because nobody in their right mind would just have someone leave the key there. Like, whenever you have someone move in, you give them a key, and then when you move out, that person has to give you back the key. They don't just leave it in the mailbox, or they don't just, you know, God forbid, you know, leave it for somewhere where someone else can go and pick it up and, like, squat in your apartment complex. Like, you know, that's just not how that works.
Hey!
Mishima, you're just horny as well. God damn it. Yes, research, quote unquote.
No.
Tell the truth. Operation Mainwatch, okay.
Alright.
I guess we're doing this whole giggity business later. You guys shut the fuck up. We need to wait and see. So fuck off. Now, as I was saying before I was cleverly interrupted. So, yeah, these are 10 things I think Persona 6 could do to become even better than Persona 5. Does the M stand for Mishima? That's a secret. And I'm here are the details. Okay.
Hey!
That flyer. Side effects. Decide later. First off, courtyard. SP items for the win, man. Anything here? No. Item. No, not item. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, Ryuji's available. Convenience store. Here's what am I trying to do? Laundromat. Try and figure out what I need to do. Gimme. Central Street. Because I'm pretty sure that if we go here while it's raining, yeah, we get one of these.
Take your time.
They'll usually have one in stock, and then hold on. We go into the arcade, and then we go over here. Okay. And then we go meet Ryuji. Should be it. Ryuji. Classroom. Ryuji.
Yo.
Let's hang out. Because there's something we can unlock with Ryuji. And this is the thing we can unlock Ryuji. Finally, the fucking gym. I've had this fucking facility for a while.
This has gotta be it. By the way.
Yes, I brought protein powder.
Wanna get going?
If you guys want to know what he's saying or read everything, just pause or slow down the video or whatever, you know. Put it like 0.5 speed.
For real?
Okay, let's see.
Huh?
Do you want to rejoin, man? Okay, cool. Can we finish up here?
Nah.
Pun Ryuji is moving deeper.
All right. See ya.
Ah, you're back.
For fuck's sake. Okay, there's nothing there. We can hang out with boss. Let me think. I'll go upstairs and automatically change my clothing. Looks healthy.
Hey. Nice.
Shelves are barren. Automatically change my clothes. Let's go meet Mishima. Get this all done and over. Actually, I'm gonna save here, and I'll be back in a bit. So
I should write something.
I'm gonna actually now save over that. And yeah, I'll leave it here, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Hopefully that didn't take too long for you guys. So, where was I up to? Oh yeah, the boys. Time for me to hang out with the boys. Station Square. That's smart for you, Ryuji. Anyway, so if you guys are wondering what my top 10 things for the next game, please, for the love of God, right, pull a Fire Emblem Three Houses with the social links. You know, I don't want to just see social links between the main character and one single party member. Yes, we could still have those, but expand it to be more than that. Expand it so that maybe 2 of your social links have a chance to randomly run into each other, and then they'll start bonding, and they'll start, you know, becoming friends. Or so they'll start to become friends and stuff like that, and they can get special bonuses and benefits from befriending one another. You could have like how Fire Emblem Three Houses does the social links. I think the social links would really have an improvement there if Persona was able to incorporate a similar system to Fire Emblem. So that would be nice. Another thing that would be nice, right, is that if 2 characters are ready to bond, if we had control over viewing that. So if 2 characters are ready to bond with each other, or if the main character is ready to bond with with one of the other characters, like in Fire Emblem, we have control over being able to actually physically see those supports play out, to see those that interaction actually happen. Yes, it means you'll have to kind of like make twice as many. Leave it to me. You would have to make twice as many scenes, right? And you would like you would have to double up on all the social link scenes, and all of the social link events. You know, not only make social link events for the main character and all the other characters, but social link events for every possible character who can have a social link with each other. But that's the thing, though. You don't have to make it so that every character has to hang out with every other character. Like, if you have a character like Ryuji, right? The best bud, the bro. Maybe have other characters similar to him who get along well with him. And characters who are similar to the main character. So basically, think of it like this. Characters like the main character, characters like Ryuji himself, and characters like Mishima, they would all get along in one big happy group. And so, whether they're male or female, have them have social link events with each other. Like, I would love would have loved it if An and Ryuji bonded, because they have so much in common and they have that shared history together. But also, you could have characters who don't have a shared history with one another, but eventually build up like some sort of level of friendship throughout the game. It gives your confidants or your social links something other to do than to just hang out with the main character. They have, like, it'll show that they have their own lives and they do hang out. Like, they don't have to have the main character there to hang out with someone, right? The main character isn't the only person they have to hang out with. So that would be nice. Number 2 would have to be, take what you learned from Persona 5 and improve upon it. In a big way, especially when it comes to mechanics. and elemental weaknesses, stuff like that. But to be more specific with that, I would like to see kind of like, I guess, I would like a little bit more complicated strategy for certain things. For basic mobs and shit, like basic monsters and stuff like that, like basic battles, like regular battles, it doesn't have to be too complicated. You just have to know the weakness and then target their weakness, right? But what about for mini bosses? For mini bosses, I think it'd be really interesting, or fixed encounters. So mini bosses or fixed encounters, you know, or maybe for both mini bosses and fixed encounters. What about making it so that with those, it's not just simply target their weakness and then you have the winning formula. Maybe you have to like do a particular thing, and then like with the bosses, and then you can attack them and stuff like that. Like when it came to Madarame, right, in order to finish him off, we actually had to start using his own trick against him. We actually had to blot him and cover him in ink, and then that exploited or that made it so that he was vulnerable and made all of the things that he was strong against things that he was weak against. So tactics like that, maybe you'll go into the fight not knowing how to basically weaken the dude, and maybe it'll take you a minute, but after the first phase, your party members should have come up with some solution or situation in which they could take advantage of, and then that would make the battle you know, go in your favor. But up until then, you're struggling to keep all your party members alive, and yeah, I think adding a little bit more tactical and strategic like strategy to mini bosses and fixed encounters would be a greater deal. Like it make combat a little bit nicer, I think, and also integrating things that you use outside of battle in battle, like in Persona 5 Royal. If I remember correctly, you get a grappling hook, right? And if I remember correctly, in Royal, that grappling hook is only used outside of battle. But what if you get an object that helps you traverse around the terrain, like the grappling hook, but then when you enter battle, maybe you can actually use that item in battle, but how you use it differs in battle than how you use it outside of battle. There have been plenty of games where using an item that normally, like, think about Pokemon, right? Inside of battle, Pokemon, if they use the move Surf, right, it's an actual an attack that you can use to deplete the HP of your opponent. But using Surf outside of battle allows you to cross bodies of water. So, in this instance in Persona, what if outside of battle the grappling hook allows you to traverse through dungeons, right? In particular ways, you know, you use it as a grappling hook to grapple up onto ledges and stuff like that, to take an alternate route from like the default or something, because maybe you still have access to the default route, but maybe with the grappling hook, you know, it's a lot easier. But how's about in battle, maybe you could use the grappling hook, right, or you could whip out and use the grappling hook item as an item in battle, and maybe the grappling hook will allow you to target a flying enemy or an airborne enemy and ground that airborne enemy. So you can shoot the grappling hook will shoot off, it'll grab the airborne flying enemy, and then it'll drop them to the ground, and then there'll be a time of them being stunned, and they won't be able to get back up in the air, and that would be interesting. Especially if you make it so that while, yes, you can hit an airborne enemy with physical attacks, unless your physical attack is a long-ranged physical attack, like how On uses a whip for a weapon. Unless you have a weapon like a whip or something, you're not going to actually be able to hit them. You can hit them with your guns and that'll down them, but that's because you're using a long-ranged weapon that isn't restricted by, the reach. If you're using a bow and arrow, if you're using like a spear, it might be easier. But if you're using like a knife or a sword or a mace, that shit's gonna be harder to hit. But maybe using things like, maybe you can do the combat in such a way where it does do that, where it's all like grounded enemies are easier to hit with melee items. When it comes to long-ranged weaponry, flyers are not, it gives you an advantage, but the thing that does the most damage to flyers is either getting the grappling hook out, grabbing them with the grappling hook, dragging them down to the ground, and then dealing a lot of melee before they can get back up in the air while they're down and stunned. Or you could have it so that you use magic, and it could be the thing where different kinds of enemies could have like different physical and magical weaknesses. Yeah, it's all good and dandy having them be weak to fire, but what if they're weak to fire but also have a very high magical defense, like with the slime-based enemies. All slime-based enemies, if it was maybe like Final Fantasy in a sense, where the flans or the gelatins, which are basically the slime-based enemies of those games, what if it was like, oh, our physical weapons, our physical fighters are gonna do jack shit to these guys, so let it be that the ones proficient in magic take care of them. And that could be a good way to make each character, each party member, very relevant, because maybe you'll have a party member that isn't actually good against a particular type of enemy, and actually something I would love to see is a Final Fantasy X styled a system where in the middle of battle, right, if you need a particular party member for that battle, instead of like if they do that, instead of like having to go backtrack or run away from the battle and then switch out the party member, how about you have it so that maybe we can switch party members mid-battle, like Final Fantasy X. If you want to look up how that would look like, or what that looks like, just watch some videos of people playing Final Fantasy X and entering battles and switching characters mid-battle. No preference. They're all like, very well. Anyway, so that could be an interesting dynamic. Now, the third thing, if we're moving on, I think, yes, we do need a diversity in age ranges of characters. I don't think they're ever going to make the main character way too much older. I think the main character is probably going to stay around the same age range. You know, he's going to be a second-year high school student. A lot of people would love to see the game transcend high school, but that's the thing. The game is made by a Japanese company, and they probably put their Japanese market first, right? And the people who play these games are most likely going to be teenagers in around their second year of high school. So having a protagonist that's around the same age, and in the same year of high school, then yeah, that's going to probably be the thing they're going to look for. So yeah, I could see where they're coming on from, but having the maybe first two party members being around the same age as the main character, at least gives him someone to have that can relate to the main character, someone to bounce off the main character better than someone who's like in their 60s. So I could definitely see a character about the same age as the main character in this game, which is Joker, so about 17 17 years old, around that age range. And I could definitely say maybe the Ryuji of the game and the An of the game, the first two you meet, really, they'll roughly be about the same age. But maybe for Persona 6, I can see the argument of saying maybe, oh, instead of the fourth party member being in high school as well, why not have the fourth party member and any other party members onwards, you know, be from a completely different kind of like educational status level. So like, let's say maybe the fourth character is a college student, and maybe the fifth character is, depending on how many party members are going to be in each game, because that fluctuates from game to game. Every game has like a different number of party members. But let's say, yeah, the fourth party member, which is basically the Yusuke, maybe they're already in college. Maybe they're in their first year of college, and you could say maybe the fifth member, maybe it goes back a few years, and they're like a third year in middle school or junior high or whatever name they've got called their school, and they're what, they're like maybe a year or 2 years younger than the first three, and then the sixth member could be also an obscure age range. Maybe they're already in work. Maybe they're in their early 20s and they've got a job, right? And then maybe the final member is like middle-aged. Maybe they're in their mid-30s, and that could be an interesting party of characters. And bringing a party of characters like that together, it'd be an interesting, like, it'd be very interesting for us to see them bring those kinds of characters from all different age ranges together. Another thing, though, is please, can we not have a Morgana or a Teddy or anything like that? If we're going to have another mascot, can the mascot be like Aegis or Aegis or whatever her name is from Persona 3? If you don't know who she is, just look at Persona 3 and then type in female robot. She is literally a female robot with a super advanced AI and with a body that is so realistic that, yes, you could probably fuck her and she'll probably end up pregnant, but that's not the point. Right? I want kind of a human character. I don't want an animalistic character who thinks they're human. I don't want an animalistic character who turns out that they are actually the same thing as the creatures we're actually going around slaughtering, which is the shadows. Because in Persona 4, turns out the mascot himself is a shadow who's able to obtain not only a moral human consciousness, but also a human body that he can somehow magic up whenever he needs it, and also has a persona. Okay. That's 3 layers of fucking what? And then Morgana is a cat who believes that they're human even though they're probably not. I don't have any speculations that Morgana will just turn out to be a cat. A talking cat. If Persona 4's Teddy is anything to go by, yes. And it's not like I dislike characters like Morgana and Teddy. It's just I want more characters like Aegis or Aegis or whatever way you want to say her name, and you know, mascot characters, you know, just if you're gonna do one, do it a little better. And I don't want to have to deal with another talking cat right after we get done with Morgana. Moving on to, what was that, like 3? My 4th thing that I would really like. And also, all of these things are things I would really like, and things that I think are more likely to happen than what everyone else I've seen on the internet state could happen. Because, like, I'm like, there are a lot of people speculating what could happen, what changes could be made, and what could happen. But I'm like, until we know for sure what the next game's all about, then I don't think we should go out of our way to question, oh yeah, you know, you know, we have to kind of keep speculations low and kind of be more realistic with what Atlas is more known to do. Instead of speculating what you want Atlas to do, why not speculate what they are most likely going to do and plan around that, and not get your hopes up too much, you know? It's like, yeah. We haven't had any official announcements yet either, so...
What? Wait.
You're chicken shits. You fucking wusses.
Oh, my bad, man. What?
Nice to meow to you too. But there are other quote-unquote services? Jeez. You're a hoe, aren't you? You dirty hoe. Yes, I am. But what is that to you? Why, hello there. Have we met somewhere else before? Wait, are you... Yeah, don't try and hide it. I know who you are. Yep. Our homeroom teacher is a maid. Giggity. Yeah, maybe you should have.
Hey.
That's up to you. What to do? You know, this would be bad for you too, right? Okay, we're heading home. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, moving on to the next point, I would probably say, something else I would like is,
I'm hot.
I want stats to have a lot more impact than they already do. Like, stat distribution does have an impact on when exploring the dungeons and stuff like that, and especially the super dungeon, and helps out in combat. But I'm like, and also with your social links. But I'm like, there's something I believe is missing, and that is, again, going back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I've been playing the Black Eagles route, right? So going back to that, there's a mechanic in that, right? That the more you level up as a professor in that, the more amount of activity points you get for each free day that you get, right? Which means the more things you can do each week. And here's the thing. What if we could have a similar system in Persona games, right? The more you level up, I would say maybe proficiency as well as... it would have to be a combination of two stats. And I would have to say it would be proficiency, or it'd be a combination of more than one stat. It'd be proficiency, knowledge, and the higher your, I would say, what's it called? Yeah, proficiency and knowledge would probably goes into it, but also maybe if you increase also your a particular stat, like one that's not tied down to the big star, right? So if you increase your proficiency in knowledge, but I'll show you what I mean by the stat I think would work.
Tragic.
Hermit crabs.
Give it a try. This is it. That's it.
So yeah, here we go. We got knowledge and proficiency. If it was tied to both these two stats and another stat that isn't connected to the starter, right? I'm not sure. I'm gonna fast forward through all this because this is just ridiculous on how much. Think about it, I would have to cut out a lot of this if I didn't fast forward.
Hey.
Hold on.
Hey.
Equipment. Or not equipment. Stats. There we go. Right. So here's our stats, right? Now, as you can see, we have attack, ranged attack, ammo, and defense there. But what I'm thinking is see our SP and HP. Maybe you could also, or not even SP or HP. Yeah, maybe, yeah, HP and SP. See the HP and SP there? Well, HP is how much damage you can take in battle, right? And SP is your skill points, right? Right? But SP seems to, like, when it comes to the palaces, it's essentially how much energy or how much stamina you have to burn through before you have to either exit or exit the dungeon and refresh your stamina, or you use like an energy drink or like an SP healing item and then you'll recover some. But how's about based on the max amount of SP you have and also your max HP, right? So based on those two numbers, right? Or no, not based on those two numbers, based on the average of those two numbers. So if you guys ever did math class, right, you could take a really big number like 227, like my maximum HP, and then you can find that 227 is the max of my maximum HP. The minimum of my HP, right, is 0, but the average is the number that's halfway in between that. Halfway between 0 and HP and 227 HP, right? And the average for that, if we're taking it by half, so half of 7 is, I believe, half of 7 is one of those numbers that's hard to do. It's for most people, half of 7 would probably be a decimal number, a number with a decimal point. So if I was to go into a calculator, so yeah, so 7 divided by 2, that would be 3.5. So that's 3.5, right? Put down your 3, put a point and a 5, right? And then half of 2 is 1 and half of 2 is 1. So that'd be 113.5, and that would be the halfway point, right? That would be half of that number. So realistically, you take that average of 113.5, right, and add it to the average of 120, right, which, if 120 is the max and 0 is the minimum, then the average number, the midpoint in that would probably be somewhere around half of 120, right? So half of 20 is 10. Half of 100 is 50. So it'd be 60, right? And so 60 SP, right? So take 60 SP, add that to 113. So we take 113.5 and then add 60 on top of that, and then we got 173.5, which means the higher that number goes, I would say combine that with how high your proficiency and knowledge is. That's how many. That will determine how many activity points you get throughout the day, and maybe, depending on how many activity points you get throughout the day, maybe then people don't have to fear running out of time in a day, because the thing is, in Persona as it is now, the moment you do one action, time advances, right? And it doesn't matter what action you take. Some actions don't take too much time. In fact, some actions don't take any time. But then other actions will take time, and it'll be all like, you know, these actions will take, you know, and it's all like, yeah, why don't we just have action points, and then those action points will go towards, you know, thing, and maybe particular actions will take a particular amount of action points to actually achieve. So what can we do today? So we could go to Mementos, we can hang out with An, Ryuji, or Takemi, or we could study. If I look at the where's it called? If I look at the calendar,
let's do it.
Alright, the social studies trip is in the next few days, but we've got the rest of the month and another good bit before we get to our finals. And then we will be heading into summer break. So what I want to do is, by the 12th, I want to have leveled up my knowledge at least once or twice, hopefully. Right. But I also need to watch that DVD. There's also the social studies trip, and there's also, who's available? Takemi's available. I also want to go to the gym. That's the one. Because you get a better benefit of working out during the rain. So let's... So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done. Hopefully we can get make some good progress. Let's go in. Sports gym is now available. Take moist protein.
Oh,
I'll take it. And now our workout is going to yield more than if we took regular protein. Holy shit. That was fucking hilarious. My guy was going on the treadmill and he was going too fast. He couldn't keep up, so he fucking slips, smacks his head off the end of it, and just ends up in the fucking I am yum shit, I am dead pose. You sure about that? Our max HP increased by 3 and SP increased by 2.
Alright.
And increased by 3 again. Increased by another 2. A total of 4 SP and 6 HP. Ow, that hurt. God damn it, cat. Ooh, crossword puzzle.
Ah, you're back.
Hey.
I'll give it a try.
Hey, hey.
Caffeine.
Make sure you close up.
That'll increase our knowledge.
Alright.
I see. Nice.
I think the 9th is the social studies trip. Fast forward. Our main character isn't even on the screen. Whatever you're.
What do you think about that?
Okay, whatever.
I was wondering if collapse.
Your background characters. Nobody cares what you have to say.
All right. What's the answer?
This.
Exactly. No way.
Nice going.
What other things could I think of that could be very good improvements?
That's incredible.
I want to do like maybe something similar to
Unbelievable.
I would like them to do something similar to Strikers, and have the location be a very out there, interesting place, because, and since they're open to using real world locations now, I'm like, why not use Sapporo, like, and have that be the main area, because I'm like, we've already been in Tokyo. That's where Persona 5 is being based in. Sapporo in Hokkaido, the northernmost island of the Japanese archipelago. Might as well, right? And then maybe you can do it so that maybe at one point the gang, right, go down to Tokyo, and maybe while they're down there, they have to deal with a dungeon or something, or maybe the game's spread over 2 locations. Maybe half of the game is in Hokkaido, and then the other half is spent in like maybe
What?
I would say maybe the Aikita prefecture or something. I don't know. Or maybe you're traveling all around Hokkaido. Maybe you go to different locations within Hokkaido. You know, but like Sapporo being like the main area you travel back to, like at the end of the day. It's just food for thought. Like, have a little bit more freedom and range to explore, like, and have it not be somewhere that's really notable, because everybody knows Tokyo, right? And everybody knows Kyoto and Osaka because they're brought up in nearly anything you could ever think of. Like, they are three of the biggest places, and Okinawa. Like they are the four biggest places then. That are prominent in media. Why not go to like Hokkaido, to Sapporo, like Strikers did? Strikers actually takes you up to Sapporo, up into Hokkaido. But why not have a game based in Hokkaido? Like an entire game or something, I don't know. Change of atmosphere. Decide later. Decide later. Shibuya, Yongan-Shaya. I'm thinking Shibuya, maybe? I don't. What have I got still to do? So I've been to the sports gym. I could go to Mementos and then watch the DVD when I get back. Although I'll probably be tired. So let's go watch that DVD and... yeah. Before I forget. Let's rest until evening.
You're back.
It's evening, get the fuck out. Thank you.
Oh!
There's sulfur leaking from the tank! We need to do something fast! It's fine. I'll just use this chocolate. See? The acid and the sugar are
How the
reacting.
fuck did we ever get into this? Morgana, put your legs away! Sit properly.
Hey, hey.
Nobody wants to see you twitching your groin.
Yeah.
Okay, after this social studies trip, which is a 2-day thing, we'll go...
I'm sure some...
Huh? Oh,
For For example, thus, I suppose you could say it's the place where the scheduling is determined. Did this get any more? So, the best parts are taken from the footage in order to cut down the program to the desired length. The place where this filmed footage is edited would be the editing room.
Hey, how much longer does this go?
I swear, I'm not gonna pass.
What's going on? I can't...
Hey, asshole!
My apologies. I'll have them leave right away. Now then, it's time for a bit of...
Damn it! What does that jerk think he... Hey there.
God damn it, you...
You've got a
Stop it! Fuck off!
I'm on a school trip.
Just give me a call if you're
Fuck off, creep.
interested. I'd greatly welcome a message from you, day or night.
Greatly welcome my ass. Do these rotten adults care about anything other than looks? I'll yank their stupid hearts out.
Will you quiet down? You're supposed to be acting...
I understand you're bored, but please don't cause it.
Well then, let's have you see what it's like to be an AC. Oh, that stands for assist. When we're moving cameras, we need people who'll get the cables from getting tangled up. The blonde will do. He's guy next to him. You can come too.
You never had a vibe.
This is totally killing my vibe. I'm so... Aren't we supposed to be guests? Why the hell do we... This is bullshit! Going to the bathroom didn't even make me feel...
Quiet down. I get how you feel, though. That sucked for the both
At least
of
you
us.
weren't made to do manual labor on.
Oh, we gotta do more of this tomorrow, too?
No flaking out, Ryu.
I know. Being Phantom Thieves ain't easy.
And that reminds me, we get to go home straight from here today. We don't spend much time in this area.
Really, Morgana?
I know a place.
Do you know how much sugar is in pancakes? You know how much sugar cats can't handle? I don't know if you will be able to eat the pancakes, but we could try.
It looked delicious. What was that?
Oh, you mean Dometown? The round part is a baseball stadium, then along the outside, they've got an amusement park.
Sounds interesting.
It's right in the middle of a business area, but they have some pretty hardcore rides there, too.
All right, let's go. I'll show you.
Going on a scary ride doesn't really prove any kind of...
Not like cats can get on anyway.
Really?
Really. You might be able to sneak in if you stay in the bag, but you'd totally puke if you did that. But, let's just go to Dometown.
Me too. My stomach's...
I think I'll pass on the puke.
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. Are you students?
Yeah, what do you want?
I happen to be passing by,
Go
so
road
it seemed
catchy,
polite
huh?
to greet you. We'll be filming together. Where am I?
Catchy?
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Only to the extent of appearing on TV a couple of times.
Oh!
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going. There's a briefing for tomorrow's recording that... So, you're going to go have cake now? I missed lunch today, so I'm quite hungry myself.
Huh?
Oh, am I mistaken?
Huh.
I thought I heard something about delicious
Interesting.
pancakes.
And why does he have a briefcase with an A on it? Is he a part of the Avengers Initiative? Is he going to be pitching the Avengers Initiative to the world?
That guy's gotta be some kind of startup entertainer or something. He's never gonna get popular with that kind of
It
hair.
reminds me of Light Yagami.
You don't. It's fine. We'll see him again tomorrow anyways. Come on, let's get a Dome Town.
Oh, holy Jesus.
All right.
Shut Morgana.
Hey!
Well, that was interesting.
Well then. Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna kill this cat one of these days.
Well then.
Friday.
Mr.
It's a Ketchico! Oh, he's so cool!
Ain't that the guy from yesterday?
Cutting back from commercial. 7, 6, 5 seconds till start.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet segment of our show. After his last appearance was so well received, we decided to bring back this fine gentleman.
Where have I heard that before?
It's the high school detective, Goro Akechi.
Hello there.
Thank you for taking the time to join us.
Even I found it to be quite a surprise. It is a bit embarrassing, though.
Moving along, we've been told there's a case on your mind right now. Care to share, Detective?
Ah, yes. That would be the scandal involving the master artist Madarame.
There it is! All of this Phantom Thief excitement has caught your attention. Allow me to be blunt for just a second. What do you think of these justice-oriented Phantom Thieves?
If they truly are heroes of justice, I sincerely hope they exist.
Oh, so you don't deny the possibility that they're real?
I may not seem like it, but I sometimes wish that Santa Claus actually... Although, if he did, I'd have to arrest him for breaking and entering. But, hypothetically speaking, if these... I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
Some people even say that the thieves are actually helping their victims abandon their evil.
What the artist Madarame did truly was an unforgivable. However, they're taking the law into their own hands by judging him. It is far from justice. More importantly, you should never forcefully change a person.
You have a point. These people are calling themselves the Phantom Thief. Amazing as always, Akechi-kun. I could listen to you for days. You have the most
I have to say, though, I would be embarrassed if it turns out these Phantom Thieves don't. If that were the case, I'd summarize it.
Now then, let's try asking some students the same age as Akechi-kun about the Phantom Thief. First, please press your button now if you think the...
Of course they do.
About 30% or so. What are your...
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting. I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves act.
All right, let's try asking, hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They do more than the cups.
This completely goes goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Keiji-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement. In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask. If someone close to you, for example, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the worst?
They only target criminals.
I see. But how can you be so sure? Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
The matter of how they change people. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions. It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
You know, you're absolutely...
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hype. It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our... To be honest, I'm already...
You're not doing a great job!
...to help sort out this matter.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it...
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide.
Oh, sorry. I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys...
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad I found you. I wanted to paraphrase Hegel. Advancement cannot occur without both thesis and... My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful. Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier. Adults are only interested in using the young. Although I feel like our discussions...
Fine by me.
Fruitful. Thank you. It makes me glad to hear that. The students from Shujin...
Nice seeing you, sucker.
Well then.
Talk about a
We are gonna
problematic
fuck him
guy.
up.
There's probably a lot we can learn from him, though.
And also form a bond with him, apparently. He's after our heads, but we're gonna fucking bond with him. You don't say.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today.
You don't say.
What kind
of gave that away?
Phantom thieves.
You know, it went like this and that and the other. It's a very
Explain
complicated
yourself.
situation, actually.
I am. It shall become the
Great
wings
justice.
of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Great
the birth
Scott.
of the justice persona.
It's the justice.
I have obtained the wind.
All right.
Too bad, we're gonna be friends.
Sorry for taking so long. I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Come on, let's go.
Can you guys fucking shut up? Thank you. Holy Jesus Christ, Mishima!
I see.
I fucking swear. I'm gonna strangle Mishima one of these days. Finish off the DVD.
Oh.
proficiency increased, and the DVD is finished, so we can return it.
Oh.
And now on time, too.
Okay. Yeah.
Means we don't have to pay the late fee. And it's Saturday. We're going to Mementos, by the way. We're gonna spend another while going, but I'll eventually get into Mementos, you know.
I'm so...
I just remembered. You.
Okay. Let's have a check. Seems everyone went for 3 Olympic-sized pools. Increase the knowledge. There we go.
Nice going. What did you say?
Man, the detective from yesterday. Let's see him do. If someone else
Shut
could
the
help
fuck
him,
up,
we
Ryuji.
wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thief. Ow.
You're being...
No, if we're whispering, if we keep quiet, then we
They'd
won't.
just be more suspicious.
Shut up, Ryuji! Nobody fucking cares! As I was saying, if we were quieter, if we didn't make a fuss, you know, if we weren't suspicious to begin with, nobody would give a crap if we were the Phantom Thieves. So keep it the fuck down, Ryuji.
Sorry. Just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
We still have no idea what is going on.
What about that weird guy from Madarame's palace?
You three seem to be having so much fun.
Are you snooping on? I said before, we don't know enough.
Why do you think I'm here to quest? Could it be that you're hiding? My ears are always open to the troubles of...
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to...
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about...
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council...
Then how about you? What did you do? You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you...
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do any...
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. Gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our...
You can, though!
Only I could...
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of it.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were...
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot.
Well, do you have any...
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is real irritating. By the way, what's up with that lug?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms. We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from...
What are you gonna do then?
I was planning on I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's...
God damn it, On.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Poor boy, Yusuke.
Impossible.
You're the impossible one.
What?
That's not the issue here.
What about Ryuji's place?
Seriously, though.
It's way too small. Plus, my folks had never agreed.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
I swear to the love of God, Morgana,
Don't you two live
you
in
do not get to tell him where he can stay.
Yonkin's not too far, is it?
I swear to fucking God.
And the
Shut up,
cafe's only a
Morgana.
minute walk
Shut
from the
up.
station.
No. No.
How about we go there now?
No!
Party to celebrate Madarame.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcome
I
party
didn't
for you.
agree to this. I am sorry, but I did not agree.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
Who the fuck cares what you prefer
By
sleeping
the way,
on?
I prefer sleeping on...
It'll be up to
Shut
you
the
to
fuck up,
convince the
Morgana.
chief.
I swear to fuck. Why the fuck are you all here?
What a nice smell.
This place looks so outdated. Can't say I hate it though.
People refer to that as retro.
Who are they?
Come on, Daddy.
Hello.
Don't be too surprised.
Too?
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
No.
I bet you're the
These
one
guys
saying
would be a lost cause without me. Seriously.
No, really,
They
he's
do
been
not
great.
know how to take care of things. They're also so fucking loud when they don't need to be. I can't. Because of these douches, if I'm not in charge.
Huh.
Like, what the fuck do I
Sit
got to
down.
do? Yeah, no.
This round will be...
God.
You're helping them.
You guys better pay me back big time for this. I swear to fucking God.
It's delicious. Oh yeah, I remember now. I think I've seen LeBlanc mention.
You won't like it. It's coffee.
For real?
It's too bitter
Give
for
me a
you.
taste. Ah, it's so bitter. This has got to be cruel and unusual.
I didn't drink coffee when I was a kid either.
I like coffee way more than anyone else should oughta.
Go
But
on and take 'em up to
come
your
on,
room.
guys.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's only an attic.
Then why did you put it in your mouth?
Ah, that bitter taste just won't leave my mouth.
Thank
You seem
very
like the
much
guy in
for
a guy, Ryuji, that would put a dick in his mouth just for a chance to
Stairs.
understand how it
Oh, and
tastes.
thanks for the soda.
So you're,
On to
God
come.
damn it, Sojiro. Stop flirting with the old girl, would you? She's way too young for you. Jesus Christ.
you got a boyfriend?
Nope, never have either.
Hey, you gotta get up here.
Go on.
Sojiro, I
Oh, right.
swear to fucking
Thank you for
Christ.
the coffee.
The Mona bag.
Sheesh.
forgot to leave the Mona bag down here?
Don't get any ideas. I swear to fucking Christ.
What do you think of this room? I don't know what...
It seems quite ordinary to me.
For real?
It's just an attic room
See? Ain't this crazy?
with a makeshift
It's
bed.
cleaner than I thought it would be.
What?
I also spent a long time cleaning this fucking place up, so fuck you guys.
Well,
We are all over the news. Even those who previously believed in us have been influenced.
This is all that effing Akechi's...
Keep it down.
At this rate, we're just going to worry everyone instead of...
we need to find a way to make our rightfulness. It's time we think about our next move.
Yes.
It's not like we're just gonna stump. You guys don't know anyone.
I don't.
Me neither.
What about Mishima's site?
I've been looking. There hasn't been anything good out there.
Plus, it's not like anyone ever talks about the big targets on there.
Damn it.
What?
Sorry.
And you spent...
Dude.
Anyway, we'll just have to sit tight until we can find... How about that?
Someone's
I think I found...
Fine.
That sounds great.
Anything with meat's fine by me.
I only ask that we finish it off with porridge. Extra parsley.
So, what do you say?
We'll finish it with udon. You want to bet?
What? My ass? You don't have any cash. Come on, let's go buy ingredients.
Shut up.
Well, I'll need ginkgo nuts, wonton wrappers, and...
We'll take care of the
I've got more money than any of
I'll
you
talk
guys
you
put
downstairs.
together,
We
so
can split the cost
shut the
later.
fuck up.
Looks like this welcome party is going to turn out. We should go grab that pot and set up the portable.
Am I going to automatically change clothes now? Wanna join us? Despite her flashy looks. See you later, Daddy. Daddy Sergio.
And now, on to the hottest meet and greet. After his last appearance was so well received, it's the high school.
This tastes a bit bland, but I'm relieved. A lot's happened, but it seems your grades haven't dropped.
School's been going. I'm more worried about you, sis. Are you tired? You're probably lacking.
Do I seem so?
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are, I believe they should be tried.
That's quite the statement. Some people even say...
What the artist however, they're taking the law. More importantly,
Is it a crime? Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Why the sudden interest?
It's nothing.
Do you believe that these allies of
Oh, of course not.
You don't need to think about such unnecessary... You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Study hard and go to...
Moving up in the world is difficult as a woman. Yet you can't do much if you don't have the authority. I'll use every method necessary to make it happen. All you need to do is remain focused on what must be done now for your future.
Sorry.
Now... Yes? Oh, that case.
What must be done? Justice.
If those phantom thieves are out there,
Yeah, what do you want?
I'd root for them, no questions asked.
Honestly, you probably should have been asking that question from the beginning, but I'm not gonna even answer.
That was delicious, Lady Ann. I'm sure you'll make a wonderful bride some.
Ryuji, what the?
I'm gonna have
Morgana! Jesus fucking Christ.
What's wrong, Yusuke?
We haven't finished our meal. What about the porridge?
Just leave it for...
She's asleep all.
It'd be weird if she wasn't tired. I should let her sleep.
By the way, Ryuji.
Huh? Oh, we went to middle school together.
What was Lady Ann like?
Not so different from... Once we got to high school, we ended up in different classes and stopped talking. I don't think she had many friends. I mean, she grew up overseas. Plus, there's her looks. The popular kids hate her. The quiet ones stay away.
I see. So, what about you two?
Us?
This is a great opportunity to... You know every detail.
So you got nothing to lose. All right, I'll tell you. It's just a normal story about a rotten... My dad left when I was young. Ever since then, it's just been me and my mom. I was actually trying to get a track scholarship so I could make things easier for her. In the end,
okay,
I just screwed it all up.
Ryuji,
Turns out I'm a pretty bad son.
I do have a little sympathy for you,
Back when I
but
was
only a
first
little.
year, my mom got called out to school for me raising my hand at Kamoshida. All the teachers kept hounding her for what I did, but she just stayed quiet through it all. I'll never forget the look she had on her face, though. On the way home, she apologized to me for being a single mom and all.
So that's what happened. They say at school that everyone is equal, but in reality, that's a growth. I understand how you feel.
Well, when it comes to getting labeled, nobody's got to...
Is this about as...
Well,
Now that I
sit
think
back
about
and
it,
I'll tell you a
never
story, a
have
sad
read
story, a very disappointing story. Oh look, it's another asshole. He looks familiar, doesn't he?
I'll sue!
If you keep this up, then I'll report about the money. Is that fine with you?
All I have to say is that you did it on your own, and it's over.
But I just did as I was told.
Who do you think I...
No.
Hey, make this statement to the cops.
Well,
This
that's
kid
fucked up.
suddenly attacked me. If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen.
Huh? But...
This is bullshit.
Shut up. You're done. You're gonna learn what happens when...
Excuse me, folks. We received a complaint about an argument. Oh, it's you, sir.
So what happened? Explain it to the good officer.
That young man suddenly attacked him. He shoved this gentleman to the ground, and this man...
It's as she said. Also, make sure you deal with this so my name isn't mentioned. You understand what that means?
Yes, sir. Hey, cuff him. Understood.
Now that's some bullshit.
Just listening to it pisses me off. God damn it! You got an assault on your record just for that.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole...
That man is just the kind of person whose
was
heart
pretty
we should
dark.
steal. Who is he? And you can't remember, huh? Well, it was at night, and I'm sure you were in shock after getting arrested. I understand all too well the pain of not being able to remember important details of your life.
The victim's personal information is always kept secret. Identifying that man will prove difficult. Besides, the courts already made their ruling, didn't they? Even if we manage to get revenge, his past record won't go away.
I can't stand it. This world is so messed up. The weak are left to fight for themselves while rotten adults get away with whatever they want.
Yeah, you're telling me.
And those in power don't do anything to help the situation.
Can't we fix this? We just need to show the world what true justice...
You're right, Yusuke. That's got...
Sounds good to me.
You've all taught...
What are you guys getting all excited about?
Oh, sorry.
Nah, not really. Still, this weird feeling came over me while I was listening to you. It almost feels like I've known you all. Do you think it's because our backgrounds are so similar?
Well, it sure ain't because of...
What are you getting at, Mr. Kitty?
I'm the only one who doesn't...
Hmm?
I don't have any past to look back.
What do you mean? We could search the whole world and we wouldn't find a bigger misfit than you. And the reason we're going to Mementos is to get your memories back.
I'm sure...
No doubt.
I actually feel like I've known Morgana for a really... So strange. I can't...
Right, we're going to Mementos tomorrow. Do you guys have any problems with that?
All joking. I want to punch... Only...
Being a member of the Phantom Thieves will...
Leave it to me.
Of course. Well... Oh, that reminds me. The owner said you're free to crash here, you...
That's...
God.
Didn't you? You go, Miss Older Dude Charm.
What kind of nickname is that?
I won't be able to sleep unless I take a...
There's a bathhouse nearby, so you can go there.
Oh, that sounds great. I want to come too.
See ya on.
You guys go on ahead. Well, good night, Morgana.
Oh, we're gonna take a bath together.
Huge bathtubs, really.
It's a bit hot, though.
Old guys like it hot for some reason. I'm sure he'll stop eventually. You know, I've been wondering for a while now. But what do you think
She's
about
breathtaking.
Oh, you straight up said it. Well, in her case,
It's not
it looks
overbearing,
really
you're
make
just...
up for her overbearing personality.
It's more along the lines of... overwhelming. She's got quite the... overwhelming personality. Like, everything she does is just... It makes you question why, but also at the same time you don't really care.
Oh, please don't. Seriously?
That aside, we need to hurry and find our next target.
About that, though, seeing people's reactions these days has been making me think twice about...
True. Pursuing only what's... We need a strategy to appeal...
Oh?
Do I look like someone?
I was an idiot.
Anyway, something else I think that we need to take into consideration is there are particular confidants and social links in Persona 4 that you actually have to go out of your way to actually find. In this, they're all in plain sight. They're all easily found. You don't have to go out of your way too much. And I wish the social links were a little more.
How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps?
Yeah, what was it?
I can't stand it
I
anyways.
really do wish you know, we can balance things out a little more. Yeah, it's
Nice.
Hey. Did something happen?
Wait.
Hey.
Well.
Whoa! Holy shit! Fuck! What? What are we doing? It hasn't been that long. Why do you want me back here?
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master.
The bonds that you have reeled in other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by... Have you noticed? You're... outcasts of society. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation.
A new ability?
I shall grant you an ability. May you continue to vote...
Super stock. Increases your persona stock to 10 slots. I'll take it.
Alright.
Oh, holy Jesus, what the fuck? Anyway.
It's almost...
Like I was saying, yeah, I feel there's a lot of things they could do. I was mentioning, like, one of the things they could do is, they could make it so that there's hidden social links. Social links that you can only get if you go out of your way to do so.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't
That is
doubt their
strange.
actual existence.
Very strange, Akechi.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister...
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying that?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective.
You have such high... So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the... Don't you think the same about... Oh.
God damn, Akechi.
So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later.
Because you're not doing enough. You could do more!
Why does everyone get on my...
No, I'm joking. It doesn't really matter.
I'll return.
I see.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime?
My doors are always...
He's been through a lot. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide?
Probably because...
That's all?
It doesn't take much when someone takes consideration. Your art instructor, former, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talent.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart. I should probably get...
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism, adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day.
I see. I'll hold...
Thank you for the...
So many cutscenes today.
I'll come again.
I'm hungry.
Hey!
It doesn't matter. He can do whatever he wants. Yusuke, leave.
You up? Hey.
Well then. Who is it? Yusuke, could you stop, please? Thank you. Jesus, how many times a day am I gonna get contacted? Please, shut the fuck up, everybody! Jesus Christ, I swear to the love of God.
Hey!
Decide later. Decide later. Decide later. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I not do my daily chores first? And figure shit out first before I go and do... Seriously, I'm only just up, guys. Calm your tits. But you get the fuck out of here. For fuck's sake, I swear to God. I wish these people would just shut the fuck up, get out of my way, and let me get on with my life. Now, let's see. Where do we go? We need to go... get our Sunday at Juro, yeah? That means we're going to the walkway. Underground walkway. Sunday at Juro. Nasty at Juro.
Welcome!
Oops, my guts.
All right.
Hello.
Shibuya. I'm gonna assume the mall is where Ann's hanging out. Alright, Ann is here, so if she's here... And... I'm gonna save my game.
It's somewhere. Let's do it.
We're gonna hang out with Ann since she's ready to hang out. Go hang out with her. Finally being able to hang out after so fucking long.
Yes!
You're amazing. That's your training? You're an airhead. You're a hard worker. I gotta choose this one. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I love you. Did it work?
Wait! Huh?
Listen to me. You finally get it? Okay then. I'll catch you later.
Sorry.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Are you lonely?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, follow up. Finally got the rank 3 with her.
All right.
Took us what, a good while?
Oh yeah.
It's the only time we've had to hang out with her since taking down Kamoshida. So like,
Ah, you're back.
okay. Now can we go? I actually want to. I'm gonna have to decline Shojiro. Trying to get the reading prompt. There we go.
Next time.
We've got quite a few things. Let's get this one out of the way.
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow. Oh.
All right.
And now, Monday. The moment we finish school, I'm gonna head off and return that DVD.
Hi.
I'm sleepy. Now fuck off, Kachi.
Kids these days.
Oh, what?
You know it, right?
Apparently it's the government.
Exactly.
Nice going.
Okay.
Oh. Listen.
I don't understand.
Jeez.
Seems we're not done with this random bullshit. I'm going to the courtyard first though. Let me go and get some shape that I need to pick up. I do this every week. We probably can't leave the actual school until we go see Nijima. think. Classroom buildings. I don't think she's in the classroom buildings. Is she in the practice building? No, she's not. She's in third floor classroom building. Well, I would assume this is here. That's the broadcast room. Student council. There we go. I found it! What do you want? Want to go home.
Ah. Have a seat. I'll get straight. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incident? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves.
So you think it's true?
What could all this mean?
We screwed up.
Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them Won't you tell me how you did it?
Ask the culprits, Makoto. Ask the culprits.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my...
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind. You'll tell me.
I'll think about it.
I believe that time would... Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up.
As loud as always. I'd like everyone else to hear. Won't you take me
I
to
swear to fucking God, Ryuji, I am going to slap you. I told you to be fucking quiet.
Oh. Is that girl a friend?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of...
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto. And you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamish. While those affected by their act, how could that not?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties, and yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the...
What?
I'm the only...
She wants to make it...
There is someone whose heart I'd like you...
Who?
So you're not... However, I cannot tell you. Let's continue our talk. Assuming you accept my offer.
And guess whose fault it is for that, Ryuji?
You were careless.
Yes,
I don't think you truly
Ryuji.
understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded.
You're both the fucking blame.
Hey, what should we do?
See, the reason why I want to punch him in the face now.
That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our method.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Yeah, no shit.
We have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, we made a
Can we go to
crucial
Mementos
mistake,
now?
but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover.
Yeah. So... Alright, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow.
What about me? I could always...
That'll draw too much attention.
Why can't we just show her
wait outside.
mementos?
What could she be?
I got to do nothing today. Nothing. I'm going to the shops, Morgana.
Hey.
No. Fuck, Morgana, I swear to fucking God, I will kick you in the teeth.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna be late on that fucking delivery. I'm fast forwarding. Burp, burp. Finally. Can I please just go and do the thing? Oh, hi.
Hey! Nope.
I was thinking you might not.
So, whose heart do you...
Huh.
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our.
No!
They primarily target juvenile.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened.
That's where you want us to
You should be able to pull it off. Or is Akechi-kun correct?
Can't you say something? Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police, and I hope
I'm
you
gonna
don't
give
let
him
me down.
fucking something stupid.
She really...
Don't let me...
Come on, you should get in touch.
The student council president from... Are you saying that Makoto was sticking...
You never noticed.
Phantom
I swear to fucking God. She's your sister.
Why would Makoto...
I'm just recalling the events here, honey.
Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no...
Like, seriously,
Fine.
I'm
I'll
just
listen to
stating the
everything you have to
facts.
say before I decide.
Okay, can you guys just fucking shut the fuck up already?
This guy's a
Isn't this a prime opportunity?
How?
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not ignore. However, If we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have...
Oh, right.
Let's prove our justice.
What? Hell yeah!
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any...
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often.
Okay, now you guys shut the fuck up.
That leaves our school up to you and more. Figured out what
And
to do.
I'll go see if I can get that fucking shit that I promised to get done. Also, we're going to Mementos. What's up?
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Another detour! How many fucking detours am I gonna have?
Indeed.
Calm down, Yosuke. Can I stop with the detours now, though? Because to put it bluntly, it's getting really ridiculous.
To tell the truth,
oh, Yusuke. You're so tough on yourself. Don't like seeing you in pain, man. You're a better friend than Ryuji. But I've known you less time. I'm glad to help. No worries, man.
I'm in your debt.
Damn, we're almost 4 hours in.
See you.
Finally, can I get to fucking Mementos? Jesus Christ. Would you guys shut the fuck up already?
Rain, huh?
Leave it to me. That can wait.
Hey.
We're going out, Morgana. I don't care if you want to say go to bed. I swear to fucking God. Right, let's see. We're going to Young Giant. We are then going to go to Shibuya. We are then going to go... which shop was that I need to go to? It was Central Street, right? Central Street. And then we're going to return the DVD. Two days late. 600 yen. Fuck! See, it's all the sidetracking you guys did. I was planning to return this Sunday.
Man.
I'll wait a while before I rent another one. Right. Holy freaking balls, that took longer than I expected. Right, now, let's see. I really, really want to go to Mementos. Underground walkway.
Hey, how did you know?
I guess it can't be helped.
Actually, let's go to the Velvet Room.
Kind of depressing, isn't it?
Actually, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Really sorry. So, let's see. Persona-wise, got more space for them. First, let's register our personas. Yeah.
You'd like to read the You want to register it? Are you sure?
Yay, we got 2 extra spaces.
Time for some. You wish to perform fusion.
Right, Bareth, Andres, and Eleanor.
Gather them.
Kodama, Sudama, Anzu. Okay. And then there's fusion by result. I'm gonna normal fusion.
What path do you want?
Let's see.
Fusion.
Hierophant. And you can give me High Pixie. Oh, what? Diorama, that'd be a nice one to have.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
So it's gonna get diorama. I have 3 slots that are open. At this late in the game. What? Actually, let's have a look at the skills each of these guys have individually. So you're the one who has Bufu and Generate and Rakuna and Tarakaja. You get Windwall though as well. And Bareth. Yeah, why not? Why not make this?
Not terrible, but not impressive.
So I think the 2 Kajas would be
Choose the
great.
inherited skills, inmate.
I don't really use the forget status. And regenerate.
It will receive some new power. Now for a rebirth.
Okay, McCoy and Succubus can make Bareth. Angel and Succubus can make Andres. Let's get rid of these 2.
Not terrible, but choose the inherited skills, inmate.
It's always good to have that. energy drop. And rebellion?
It will receive
go
a
ahead.
fraction of power. I see.
And now that I got these guys,
alright,
he's gonna learn about Bufu and Rakunda. Then I can exchange these two for Nekotama.
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Or Nekomata, I should say.
You can't handle this.
Anything else make Nekomata?
You can't handle this. You change your mind? Justine, you handled it.
You want to register it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm done for now.
Already?
I don't really have
No
the time to
slacking off.
do a whole persona loop thing. Fusing and buying back and fusing and stuff like that. Shibuya Station.
Okay. Wanna head back? Hey!
Let's read. Oh, we can turn in Zoro. Let's read this one.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
But you guys shut the fuck up.
Hey!
How tragic. Give it a try.
It'll change color apparently.
That's it.
Nice going.
Yay! Scholarly!
Hey.
Alright. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Sorry for asking you so suddenly. Huh? Oh,
Hey, wait!
you don't mind, do you? Huh? Hey.
That's incredible. That's what I heard too.
Hey. Huh? Sorry. Oh. Maybe.
To the library! I want to return a book, Morgana.
How suspicious. Well. Oh. For real?
I'm gonna slap you silly, Morgana. I swear to hell. Sometimes I figure, like, Morgana can be a fucking prick. Where are we going?
Hey.
What's up with you? Yeah, I got a job. So what? What are you getting at? How did you... Well, Pete... You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. They started threatening me right after they... You know? Why are you even asking me this? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over. That's where they told me about it. Well then.
Can I please go to Mementos? I've been wanting to do that the entire day. Like the entire recording, I've been wanting to go to Mementos. Leave it to me. Now fucking shut the fuck up. I swear, Sojiro, I just want to strangle them sometimes. Can I go to the hideout now? No. For fuck's sake.
Oh!
Bionutrients.
Oh!
Cool.
Oh! Oh! Oh, you want to do
Might
it?
as well, I've got nothing else I can do.
Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay. Nice going! Well then.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't get it.
Yo. Come on, man. All right, let's get going.
For fuck's sake. We've gotten so sidetracked. I don't know how we've gotten into like 3 hours now, and we've been sidetracked from the entire thing this entire time.
Hello.
Like a troller died on me there for a second. Hold on, let me give myself a little bit of time to charge that up so it fucking goes away. Yeah, I don't know if this episode's gonna be the episode or not. We're basically 3 hours in. I'll go until we're about 4 hours, but if I can't get it by the 4th hour, it's like it'll have to wait until episode 15. Let's have a look. For fuck's sake.
Hey! see.
Where am I supposed to be going? Did we talk to Makoto? Where the fuck did Makoto go? I hate this when things like this happen. Okay, let's see. If I do this, yeah, I could still. Some near the Underground Mall.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
Hey, dude.
Hey. Hmm.
What?
Violence is not the answer, dude.
Damn. Shut up.
How suspicious.
Sure, Magana.
All right,
sure.
then. Man.
Finally getting to meet up.
Oh. Hello?
How'd you get my number? You know, you could have just asked. We were talking to each other
Alright,
like
then.
not too long ago.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
She's
I see.
so Dro. You can't just go giving people's numbers away. Ooh, crossword.
Hey, hey.
Make sure you close up.
Joe with steamed milk foam. Gonna go with cappuccino, man. I believe it's cappuccino. Oh. Hold on. Let me check something. I'm pretty sure it's cappuccino. Don't know what letter I'm missing. So let me check to see what fucking letter I'm missing. Because I know it's cappuccino. It has to be cappuccino. Can't be anything else but cappuccino. So ah, yes. It is cappuccino. So let's spell this right then. C-A-P-P U C C. There's a double C. And then N. Oh. There we go.
Seed. Nice.
like criminal, I would think.
I see.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything? God, we're going no. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to...
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her. There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like she says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia is stealing money from. We can't just.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. They really have no
Never thought it'd be this noise. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut a catchy up if we pull the...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to it. If we don't start finding...
There has to be someone.
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out...
Oh, yeah! Didn't she give you...
This is for...
Think we can trust her?
There's no other...
Okay. Oh, yes. He says our time's up.
Happy hour's over, yeah? Anyways, I guess... Let us know ASAP when she
Okay then.
Hey.
Okay then. Can I please go to Mementos? We're 4 hours in. We haven't gone to Mementos.
I don't like
Quite depressing. EY's here. I don't know. Sojiro's available. Hey, Mishima.
Kinda depressing, isn't it?
Oh! Hey, wait!
Nice job.
Man.
Yay, proficiency up.
All right.
Let's head back.
Makoto? Hey.
Would you guys stop texting while during class, please?
Hold on. Well then.
Guys, shut the fuck up. Swear to fucking Christ. Decide later. Decide later. Decide later. I don't care if track is back. Decide later. Right. We're 4 hours in. I'm gonna have to end this episode at some point. I also feel like before I go do anything at all, I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go to the arcade because I still have to pick up those things from the arcade. But I finally gotten time to go and do what I want now. So I'll save it here and
let's do it.
I'll get started on making the next episode as soon as I possibly can. So I'll save it here. And then next episode we'll do the thing and then we'll continue with the main quest, with the main story. And hopefully we can solve this shit, or solve this shit. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot, and I mean a lot of content. This is gonna have to go from 4 hours down to about an hour or so. So we'll see what happens. I'll see all you guys in the next episode, and I hope you guys like all the effort I'm going to start putting into my episodes now.